Escolta used to be the country's business district, but in the recent years, its beauty faded. Today, we'll be joined by Santiago and Johhan Ararao, and they are the organizers of the Escolta Revival Movement. Good morning. Welcome to Daybreak.
Good morning. Thank you for entertaining us here.
Thank you for coming in. We were just chatting earlier, and like you mentioned, Escolta, to many people out there, it's just a street name. People don't really remember what the significance of Escolta is. Why is it really popular? So remind the people, what really was Escolta back then?
We can trace the history of Escolta since 1594, when it was the center for trade and commerce for the Spanish colonial government. Then it continues up to the post-war period, wherein the center of banking as well as entertainment was in Escolta.
So well, technically kasi Escolta is like the Ayala of today. It was the premier central business district. And as Johhan said, it became an entertainment hub during the colonial era, during the Commonwealth era. So Escolta was really a vital place for Manila. At that time, Manila is really a gorgeous city in Asia Pacific.
What period was that? You're a tour guide and you've done the research. What was it? The American occupation or the Spanish occupation? When was that time that Escolta was the bustling center of business and commercial and even movie production companies?
It was during the Commonwealth, the American period, wherein Escolta was the center for commerce. Way back that time, talagang ang ekonomiya was very good. No, sabi nga nila, ang Escolta ay parang siya yung kaluluwa at puso ng lungsod ng Maynila. So, at that time din, Escolta was the center for stocks and trade, no, ng buong kapuluan, ng buong Pilipinas. That's why ang Escolta ay parang this is the essential part or street in the whole country during that time.
So if I may add, Escolta kasi was beside Pasig River, and at that time all waterworks, waterways kasi is like an important means of transportation for businesses. So the American government saw the potential of Escolta as a continuing business district. Hence it became it became a district wherein different people around the world do their transactions. So he said that there's a banking institutions, and entertainment centers.
That's true, because in many other countries they usually develop properties that are by the water. So this time, being right next to the Pasig River back then, which was still very clean back then. So and then you said that the very famous architects were the ones that built these buildings and architecture that you can still find in Escolta. Tell me about those.
Every corner of the street actually, Andres Luna de San Pedro, the son of Juan Luna, had like before the war he had two buildings designed there. The first the Perez sa Manila building, and one of the first shopping malls in the Philippines, which was Crystal Arcade. It was this is where the Manila Stock Exchange office was. So before the war, and Fernando Ocampo,
the founder of the College of Architecture of UST.
He designed
mostly, I think, 4 buildings in Escolta, as well as one Nakpil. He designed the Capitol Theater for Escolta.
And another building that you just mentioned, which is right by the river, and you said that the architect could be possibly named as a national artist.
Yes, Jose Maria Zaragoza, the one who designed the BPI building, which is before Commercial Bank and Trust Company.
And what does the building look like?
It looks like a spaceship. But it's actually beside the Pasig River, the Pasig Ferry. So once he will be declared sooner by President Aquino as national artist, it will be our advantage to promote Escolta as hub for national artists.
So all
it's-
these interesting buildings, like you said, one that looks like a spaceship.
Yeah.
You know, that I haven't really been to that area in a while, so that would be interesting to see. And also, you're going to find out what the historical significance is of each of these buildings if you attend one of their tours, which
Yeah.
we will talk about some more. What else will you be offering in this tour?
At first, we will be having this Pasig Ferry tour. We will tell story about the Pasig River. Then, by the time they arrive in Escolta, we will tour them around the street, around the buildings. Then, at afternoon, we will having a street party.
Food.
Food, yeah.
Yay! Yay! Everyone likes food.
So we're working on, like, we're negotiating or talking with the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority to use their ferry for that special tour. And of course, we're very positive that MMD will help us with that kind of like enthusiastic activity with Escolta, in Escolta.
Right. Also, let's not forget to mention, you mentioned that most production companies back then, Nora Honor, was based in Escolta, and it's still there.
Not anymore, because they
The building is still
the
there.
building is still
the
there.
office is still there. Production
Yes,
company is not
yeah,
there
yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Okay.
So as I've said, Nora Honor and Dolphy had their office on the same floor in the same building, the First United building, and also FPJ Production and Arabs Production at that time were also office
Located at the side of the First United building, as well as the Seiko Films. It was their
Even
office.
Solar, actually Solar also had their office there before, Solar Films.
Oh, yay, solar films.
Yeah.
So very interesting. We've established that Escolta is a very interesting and historical place that people should pay attention to. And because of your tour, it will raise awareness. And I hope people will join and be interested in participating. How can they participate?
Well, actually, to help us, I mean, we're gaining actually active participation to the youth from the youth sector. So we're starting to promote it online through Facebook and other social media accounts. So we're gaining lots of likers and lots of supporters online, which is like 18 to 24 years old. I mean, the younger sector, and we started there. So like when we got their interest. So we create like special tours.
And one is
food
coming
tours.
up in,
Yes.
when's the one coming up? I think it's June 28th.
Yeah, June 28th.
Okay,
so here.
June 28th. So if anyone is interested in joining the tour, here it is.
Here. So
Tara na.
if you're going to notice
Selfie
is
Escolta.
Selfie Escolta.
Okay.
So primarily the aim of Selfie Escolta is to create awareness online. So once you go there and experience the tour, experience the festival itself, you have to take photos or videos and put a hashtag Selfie Escolta.
On the Facebook.
Yes.
So also there's a street concert and this is also happening at night. You have entertainment, selfie walls, and more, food market, and free guided tours.
Yeah.
So sounds like fun. So definitely, you guys check it out. They also have a Facebook account
Yes.
if you want to get more information. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you very
coming to
much.
Daybreak.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
And that was Santiago and Johhan Ararao of the Escolta Revival Movement.